We tested 8 of the best food processors from Breville, Cuisinart, Ninja, and more to find the top appliances for your kitchen. A good food processor should be able to chop, mix, shred, slice, and puree to your liking. We purchased 8 of the most compelling models and put them each on the chopping block. Our testing team conducted over 30 side-by-side assessments, such as chopping onions, shredding cheese, slicing veggies, mixing dough, pureeing chickpeas, whipping up homemade mayonnaise, and even cleaning. The machine that came out on top in this round of testing is the Breville Sous Chef 16 Pro, which is a highly versatile machine that excelled in pretty much every test we threw at it. On the other hand, if you already own a Vitamix blender, you should take a look at the Vitamix 12-cup attachment. It is a relatively affordable way to turn your powerful Vitamix motor into a multitasking food processor. There are many products available to choose the 5 best food processors of 2025, each with different characteristics. To help you make informed and perfect decisions, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the 5 best food processors of 2025 from reputable brands. After much research, I found these very helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Best Overall Food Processor Breville Sous Chef 16 Pro. The Breville Sous Chef 16 Pro is easily our favorite food processor. This top-of-the-line kitchen appliance performed well across all of our tests, effortlessly slicing through produce and completing even the most challenging processing tasks. We appreciate that the slicing disc is adjustable up to 8 millimeters, while other models like the Hamilton Beach 10 Cup have fixed discs that can only slice one width between 2 millimeters, 4 millimeters. The Breville impressed our testers when chopping onions, with one of them noting the results as excellent. Almost all the onions are one uniform size. When shredding carrots, our team said the vegetable came out in nice, even crisp pieces after being passed through the grating plate. Its 1200-watt motor mixes dough, slices veggies, and shreds potatoes effortlessly. Out of our entire test fleet, this processor is also one of the most convenient models to use and one of the easiest to clean. Unsurprisingly, such high performance also comes with the highest price out of all the contenders in our review. The Sous Chef 16 Pro is a phenomenal food processor, and we highly recommend it for enthusiast chefs, but it can put quite a dent in your wallet and take up a decent amount of valuable countertop real estate. It's an excellent option for an avid home chef or folks who will use it frequently, but it can be a little more machine than the casual cook may need or want. If you're willing to sacrifice a little bit in chopping performance to get a better puree, the Vitamix 4200 XL is another one of our favorites that you shouldn't miss. But if you are looking for the creme de la creme when it comes to choppers, this Breville machine is our first pick. Pros: evenly chopped food, easy to clean, great at shreddingkins. Expensive. Number 2, a compact bargain option, Ninja Professional Food Processor. If you're shopping for a new food processor that won't take up a ton of room in your kitchen or your budget, then we highly recommend the Ninja Professional Food Processor. This appliance's performance in our tests thoroughly impressed us, especially given its bargain price tag. This model did a good job uniformly chopping veggies and incorporating ingredients when mixing dough. However, this appliance truly shined in the shredding and slicing tests, creating even slices and shreds without leaving large chunks of waste, a rarity for budget models. When looking at the results, one member of our testing team said the slices were over 90% even, and the machine had overall really solid performance in this metric. When tasked with mixing pizza dough, the 850-watt motor on this machine sounded like it was working pretty hard. Making smaller serving sizes of things like homemade mayo can also be challenging due to the 9-cup bowl size and dual blade shape. Furthermore, the dual blade system can be more difficult to clean by hand. With all that in mind, we still think this is a great option for shoppers searching for a compact food processor that won't break the bank. Excelling at pureeing, the Hamilton Beach 10 Cup beats out the Ninja Professional by just a hair and comes at a fraction of the cost. Just note it can be leaky and loud, but can handle processing 10 cups at a time. Pros: great at shredding and slicing, dishwasher safe, excellent at pureeing. Difficult to clean by hand. Number 3. A great mid-range model Cuisinart Custom 14. If you're not comfortable paying such a premium price tag for top-end performance, look no further than the Cuisinart Custom 14. This reliable kitchen appliance earns recognition for its above-average performance across the bulk of our tests, while providing outstanding value with a more reasonable price tag than the highest-end processors we tested. It slices vegetables and fruits evenly, and our testers mentioned the nice clean cuts. There were some missed cuts where there are some super thin pieces, but overall, the slices are pretty uniform. Our team noted that the Custom 14 especially excels at making purees and turned out velvety smooth dips and spreads and made quick work of the applesauce, according to our lab testing team. The 14-cup bowl size is also quite large, so it is a good option if you like to make large batches of food all at once. The disadvantage of this machine is that the shredding and slicing blades aren't adjustable, so you'll need to purchase additional blades if you aren't happy with the size of the ones included. Additionally, its 720-watt motor isn't quite as powerful, and this shows when mixing denser doughs. If you want a machine that truly excels at everything, the powerful 1200-watt motor of the Breville Sous Chef 16 Pro does not disappoint, but you will have to pay for it. On the opposite end of the budget spectrum, the Ninja Professional Food Processor is another affordable machine that offers average slicing, shredding, chopping, pureeing, and mixing power. All things considered, we still think the Cuisinart is a terrific option for those searching for a great all-around food processor without shredding the budget. Pros: powerful pureeing, solid slicing skill skins. No slicing adjustment without buying more discs. No shredding adjustment without buying more discs. Number 4. Best on a tight Hamilton Beach 10 Cup. If you want to spend the bare minimum and still get decent performance, then the Hamilton Beach 10 Cup is your best bet. This inexpensive model can hold its own for pureeing dips and spreads, managing to make nut butter in just 10 minutes. Its shredding, slicing, and chopping performance isn't too shabby either. The 8.5x 10.5 base takes up very little real estate on your countertop, especially when compared to the monstrous 18x8 footprint of the Breville Sous Chef 16, and it has an equally light impact on your budget. Where this model falls short is mixing. Mixing heavy dough with the weaker 450-watt motor is a struggle and causes the entire unit to shake somewhat violently. Additionally, we experience leaking during our water test. Despite these shortcomings, the Hamilton Beach 10 Cup is our top choice for those on a strict budget. Pros: inexpensive, great at pureeing. Mediocre at mixing, leaks when used with liquids, loud. Number 5. Best for Vitamix Owner's Vitamix 12 Cup Attachment. The Vitamix 12 Cup Attachment comes as an attachment, making it an option for anyone who already owns a Vitamix base unit. It shines brightest while pureeing, slicing, and mixing dough, making it an excellent choice for pizza lovers. You can mix up your pizza crust, pull it out, and let it cool while you whip up some homemade sauce, and then efficiently slice up any toppings you like. When making pizza dough, our tester mentioned that the design of the blade shaft is nice. It mixed basically everything in there without leaving weird, super sticky parts. While we had pizza on our minds while testing this model, that's not all it is good for. The mostly even slicing does wonders on easy-to-bruise fruit and vegetables like tomatoes, and the stellar pureeing makes buttery smooth hummus and dips. It was able to make nut butter in just 6 minutes, a time only beaten by the Magimix 4200 XL. Although it relies on a previous investment in a Vitamix base, it is easy to clean, but won't clean out your bank account. The Vitamix 12 Cup is a high-performing food processor, but note that you'll need to already own or be prepared to purchase the Vitamix blender motor. This product is just an attachment, and while it's excellent at slicing and pro at pureeing its chopping, shredding, and mixing, aside from pizza dough, capabilities are nothing to write home about. They get the job done, but often require an extra pulse or two. The chopping and shredding also offers somewhat inconsistent sizes. For those that need processor that can shred and chop well, look to the Breville South Chef 16 Pro instead. That said, the Vitamix attachment is a great option for anyone who already owns a Vitamix blender and is seeking a well-rounded processor. Pros: great for pizza dough, pro at pureeing, slices delicate foods like tomaticans, requires Vitamix base unit, average chopping, average shredding. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need more product information, please visit my YouTube channel. If you want to know the details of a particular product's details, please comment. That's all from my end.